Hi, Darlene here. I'm in the kitchen this morning. I sometimes just make up my own recipes. I think this one's going to be kind of like a frittata, but my own version. So I have these mushrooms, and I can't just use them like they are. They need to be reconstituted, otherwise they're tough like leather. So the first thing I'm going to do, if I can get the sack open. There we go. I'm going to put a bunch of these in, a handful, a couple, maybe a handful. Let's see if I can put you down so that you can see what I'm doing here. There we go. I'm going to put a handful of those in there. That's probably enough for what I want to do. And then I'm going to put water on these. So let me use some filtered water, just because it's right here. And those are going to soak for a while. Good coffee this morning. Let me set this aside. And I'm going to get down my cutting board. I always keep it on the top of the refrigerator. And I'm going to cut up an onion. These happen to be red onions, just because one of the trips to town that my husband made, I said, we need onions. And this is what he came home with. Theoretically, when they're red like this, I think they have more nutrients in them. At least that's what I've heard. I don't have proof of that right here in front of me. But, okay, they're unpeeled. Just gonna go. Okay, so I think just half of that onion is going to be sufficient. I thought I had some greens in the refrigerator, and I did. I have a few, but I left them in there too long, and they're going to be worm food instead of people food. So I have some leftover Chinese food from yesterday. My hubby was hungry for Chinese, so we picked up some. So I'm going to use some of that. And I have eggs. These brown eggs are beautiful, aren't they? A friend of ours has chickens, and so we bought eggs from him. I have some barbecue pork, and thought I had some white cheese in here. I have this kind, so I'm going to cut this up into small pieces and hopefully it melts. Oh, and I have an ear of corn in the microwave. I'm going to start cooking my onions. I'm adding the garlic. Okay. When I think I turn my camera on, I seem to be turning it off. And when I think I'm turning it off, I seem to be turning it on. Anyway, I'm adding my corn. And my cheese. And the mushrooms. I've got a spoon out here. And some of the chow mein. these seem to be melting nicely. Turn this down. I think I'm ready for the eggs. Okay. And I'm going to put just a little bit of milk in it. That should be enough. I'm going to put a lid on this. I have a round lid on a square pan. I don't have a square lid. Guess I need to look for one, huh? I'm going to add a dollop of butter. Looks like it's getting pretty close to done. Turn this down. Okay, I think that's done. I wasn't able to get it out all in one piece, as you can see, but that looks like it's going to taste pretty good. So it's time for breakfast. I didn't add salt while I was cooking, so I'm just going to put a little sprinkling of salt over everything. And there you go. Let me get a fork. It's good. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. It was a little bit discombobulated, but that's okay, right? And I will see you on my next video. Until then, may the good Lord richly bless you.